Hey guys, welcome back to the Crochet with Kelsey channel. I cannot believe it's already time to do another monthly pattern roundup video. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you everything I made during the month of February. So this will come out a little after the month of February, but I'm showing you everything that I made during the month. And we're also going to do a tally of how many plushies total that I've made this year. If you're new to the channel, first let me introduce myself. My name is Kelsey. I am a crocheter. I am the face behind Crochet with Kelsey, and I sell my crochet plushies and I also write crochet patterns. So with that, let's get into it. Let's see everything I made this month. And I want to start by saying that I feel like I was really productive in January because I had that crochet retreat and I had like a full weekend nonstop of just being able to crochet. But it's kind of a busy time in my life. Like my dog recently had surgery, so I've been having to care for her and like spend a little more time with her than I usually do. And I've been getting back into working out. I'm going on a bachelorette trip soon and I'm getting married in April. So a lot has been going on behind the scenes besides my crocheting. And I've also just been trying to have a better like work-life crochet balance this year. Like I want to make more time to spend with my fiance and my pets and just like enjoying life rather than like always stressing out about my crochet business. So it's been not as productive as a month, but I'm still really proud of everything that I made. I did create a bunch of new patterns that I'm excited to show you guys, and hopefully they will be released by the time this video comes out. So I started off the month very strong by creating a new set of 3 patterns, and they might be my favorite makes of the month. I'm not really sure, but I am literally so in love with these guys. So these are the little weirdos. So all of these guys have the same body base, but they have like different little features. They have different little tails. So this one is Gimlet. Gimlet has these nice, fun triangular ears, some little horns, and a fun little tail. I also really like this pattern because they can also like sit really cute. So not only do they look adorable like that, but they can also sit. And then here we have, this seemed to be the most popular one that people wanted to test, but this is little Grimble. He kind of gives like alien vibes. One of my testers actually said that he reminded them of a little like alien mouse, and I thought that was super cute. So yeah. He's a cutie, love him a lot. And I originally was gonna make this a set of 2 patterns, but I decided why not add a third one in the mix? So the third one that I made is Gaia. She is just a cute little girly girl or guy. And I just think that they have like a nice nature-y look. So I don't know, it was really fun to make these and kind of like have some different themes or vibes going on. But the reason that I named them the little weirdos is because I feel like there's so much pressure that I put on myself in like naming my plushies, because I always want it to have a name, like for example, Elowin the healer or Lumi the winter guardian. Like I always want them to like be something, but whenever you make a bunch of mythical creatures, like they're not real, like they don't exist. So I decided to take that pressure off and just kind of give them a general name rather than going through the trouble of like figuring out what I would call this, because it's easier to just kind of give him a name and he's just a little weirdo. That's what he is. So this is a really fun series. I've really enjoyed seeing everyone else's makes, and I might do another set of little weirdos in the future. I'm not really sure, but it seemed like people liked them, and I'm actually going to work today on making a Patreon exclusive little weirdo. So hopefully I'll show you guys that in my next video, but I'm super excited to continue working with this same little body shape because I think it's super cute. So those are the first 3 plushies that I made in February. And then I only did a few pattern tests this month, but I really like everything that I made. So this was the first pattern test that I participated in. It is a little acorn buddy from the Stitch Switch, and I thought this series was so cute. So it's like a mini version of her little acorn, and then there's mini versions of these little guys, and there's like a little sprout creature as well. So they're just super cute, and I do still want to make the mini version of the mushroom that I tested for her last month because, I mean, they're just so cute. They're cute. I think that they'll probably sell pretty well at markets just because they're like fun and whimsical, and people won't pick them up and be like, what is this? Like they would with something like this. So they're a little better for like crowd appeal probably, since they're like actual things like this is an acorn and this is a mushroom. But it was a lot of fun testing this pattern. I actually just got put into a new tester chat for her little strawberry. So she has a bunch of like little fruits coming out. There's a strawberry, a blueberry, a banana, and I think there's a couple more. I'm not really sure, but you'll be seeing that strawberry soon, hopefully, at least in my next pattern roundup. But she makes really cute patterns. I love how like simple and adorable the body shape is, and I would highly recommend these, especially if you're looking for a quicker make. Then I decided I wanted to make another pattern. So the last pattern that I made with my like chunky body shape, I think was Everett the Bear. So I wanted to revisit that body style because I really do like it. Like I love how like chunky they come out. So I wanted to make a little ogre. So this is Olly the ogre. He has his little loincloth and he's just like a sad little guy. He's super understood, you know, he's not really accepted by the other ogres because he's like really sweet, as you can tell. But I thought this pattern was so fun. Any plushie that you put little teeth on like this is a winner. Like it just steals everyone's heart. And this is currently in testing right now when I'm filming this video. I think the pattern will be released by the time this video is out, but my testers are doing such an amazing job and I seriously can't wait for y'all to see their adorable little ogres because they are doing some really fun themes. And obviously he has to have a club, you know, to defend himself. So this was a lot of fun to make, and special shout out to Allie McKenzie Crafts for sending me more yarn whenever I lost yarn chicken with this color. So this is some of her yarn that she sent me because this guy, don't let the size fool you. Like he is pretty big. Like he does take a good bit of yarn because his belly is like, you know, it kind of protrudes a little bit, and his head is pretty big as well. So yes, it was a very fun month of creating new patterns. I just love this body style, and I hope to continue making more little plushies in this body style as well. Up next is another pattern test that I participated in. So this is a little Stegosaurus from Dee Dee's Plushies. It is so cute, it works up so quick, and the spikes were so much fun to make. Like it's a really adorable, like quick make that would be great for markets. I made a bunch of her little chubby dinos for markets in the past and they seem to have done pretty good. So I think I want to add some of these to my inventory as well. And they're really easy to make in a bunch of different colors, and they're super cute. I love the style of Dee Dee's plushies. And I'm also very excited because I will be testing her little flower buddy for her. So y'all will be seeing that in a future video as well. But all of her plushies are just like small and chubby and cute, and I'm seriously obsessed with them. And Dee Dee is such a sweetheart. She's such a great person. So it's always just fun to kind of get to make little patterns for her. Definitely recommend this little guy, especially if you're in the market for something quick, cute, chubby, and easy. So after a while, I was thinking, okay, I want to make something a little bit bigger. It's been a while since I've made something a little bit bigger, and I wanted to use up some of my Elise soft yarn because I have a lot of Elise soft yarn, but it's like tucked away in bins, so I don't really like see it necessarily whenever I'm like grabbing yarn to start a new project. But I've had this pattern for a long time. It's from Spinks Crochet. It's Luna the Loch Ness Monster, and I think it turned out really cute in this yarn. If you've never used Elise Softy, like it's such a dream because it has this like nice fluffy effect, but you don't have to go through the trouble of working with like fur or fluffy yarn, because we all probably know that that can be a pain and it takes like double the time to crochet anything with it. But this is just a sweet little pattern. I kind of wish I used a different color for the little details right there. These eyes are from Allie McKenzie Crafts, by the way, just because the purple and the blue kind of like blend together. But there's a little star on the tail. The pattern has instructions to make a little moon, but I wanted to make a little star, and I actually crocheted another little star to put like on the butt area right there, but it blended in too much, so I ended up taking it out. But overall, a really cute pattern. It's like kind of a mini version of that giant Nessie from Moontiasha. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I had made a lot of those in the past. I've made like 4 of them total, but they take forever because you're working with fuzzy yarn. So I don't know, I just kind of wanted a taste of that without committing. But this pattern is super cute. It is different from the other pattern. Like, it definitely has a bunch of differences, but I really like them both. But this is a nice little mini Nessie pattern, and I say mini, but she's actually pretty big. I thought whenever I was looking at the photos of the pattern, it was gonna be a lot smaller, so I was actually kind of surprised with the size, but very fun make, highly recommend, and I think there's a lot of ways that you could like dress this plushie up, like give it more details. Like, I think doing a water themed one would be really cool, or even doing like flowers or something, but it's kind of like a blank canvas to do whatever you want. And in the pattern, it also has instructions for making spikes along the back to kind of spice it up a little bit. So that's my little Luna. And now I will be talking about the last pattern test that I completed in the month of February. So this is a pattern from one of my buddies, the Crochet Carpenter. He is so talented. He makes these adorable Stitchkin plushies that can also be finger puppets, and they're just very unique. Like, I've really never seen anything like it. I decided to make mine not finger puppets just because I didn't feel like making them a finger puppet, but this pattern is so cute. So this is Rift the octopus, and I just love how tiny it is and how cute the little tentacles are. And I don't know, whenever I think of octopus, I don't really think like cute, but these seriously are. Look at them, they're babies. But I really have a feeling that these are gonna be super popular at markets, so I'm really excited to take them. And I think that I'm probably gonna make a lot more of these because I think they would be something good for maybe like my $12 bin. I think they're probably worth more than $10. So maybe they would go in the $12 bin, but honestly, if you made these in a bigger yarn, you could probably sell them for 20 bucks. I don't know, but they don't take very long, which is great, but they look like really intricate, and he did a great job with like the shaping on them. He did a great job with the tentacles, and I just really like this pattern, so I was very happy to get to test it for him. If you haven't checked out any of Aaron's patterns, he is very talented. Most of them can be like made into finger puppets, which is really cool. And I've done a few for him in the past, but there's definitely some more I want to try. But I especially love like the little minis that he's been making lately. So I can't wait to see what he comes up with next. So since I was on a roll with the pattern designing this month, I decided what's another pattern. And then after making the first plushie, I said I could make this into a set for sure. So that's where Lainey and Lorelai came from. I cannot get over how much I love these guys. I posted a tester call for them thinking they were going to blow up, and they didn't, but I don't know. I still love them so much. They are kind of like little weird mythical creatures, but I love how like girlish they look, if that makes sense. Like, I gave them pretty pink eyes, pretty like girly colors, and some little eyelashes. So I really enjoyed making these, and I would need a flat surface to show you, but they can stand up on their own, which I was really proud of, because it's so annoying whenever you go to a market and you are trying to set up all your plushies and you cannot get them to stand up straight. So yeah, I really enjoyed making them. This was actually the first one that I made, and I was playing around with the different like ear locations that I could have placed them, and I was like, you know, this would be like really cute to just do like another version. So she's like the shy one and she's like the outgoing one, but I really like them. I hope you guys do too. And I actually did a video with them last week that was about like how to take nice photos, how to get chosen for tester calls, and how to kind of take your Instagram to the next level to not only grow, but to also just get noticed more. So if you're interested in watching a video and seeing like my process of how I take photos of my plushies, it was a really fun one. and it kind of gives you like a little peek into my home and my life and like how I, you know, work with what I have to try to take nice photos. So yeah, that's Lainey and Lorelai. And I had no idea that Lorelai is a name from Gilmore Girls. I was informed whenever I posted the tester call because people were saying it's like sentimental for them. But yeah, I just thought it was a cute name. So no reference to Gilmore Girls, but still really like the name, and they're just the cutest little pair. So they're currently in testing as well. My testers are doing an amazing job of making some cute little plushies, and I'm super excited to see the results. So that will be released probably by the time this video is out. So I got tired of pattern designing after making 6 patterns that are actually like sold as 3 different patterns because it's a set of 2, a set of 3, and a single pattern. But I just wanted to make something cute that I saw, so I literally got on Instagram and I was scrolling and I saw a post from Jayla, Joyfully Meraki, and it was like this adorable little bunny, and I thought it was just the cutest thing ever, and I was like, okay, I have to make that. And as you can tell, I haven't made any like real animals that actually exists. So I don't know, it's been a while since I've made like an actual animal. Well, I mean, dinosaur is closest, but they're extinct. But this is the little bunny that I made. It's actually a snuggler, which I didn't know when I bought the pattern, but it turned out really cute that way. I think her name is Lilia, and this is a pattern from Spooky Stitch Witch. And I've never made one of their patterns before, but it was really fun. It was really cute. These eyes are from Lush Luxe Loops, and I just think it really turned out amazing. So I'm very happy that I just kind of made this on a whim. Sometimes those are the best projects, when you just see a picture and you're like, I want to make that, because I feel like a lot of the time I'm just like trying to be strategic about like market prepping, but currently I don't have a market until June. So it's been nice to just kind of like make what I want and kind of work on patterns and stuff. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this pattern. You definitely need to make one. I wanted to use some Elise Softy for it, so I think it turned out really cute and it looks so soft and fluffy, and I'm sure she will find a home soon. And now it's time for my very last make of the month. I only got one custom order this month, but that is okay because I had more time to like design and make some other things and test a little bit more. But somebody wanted a custom grimble little weirdo. So as a reminder, this is grimble, and they wanted it in fluffy yarn, and they wanted it in 3 different colors. And they also hand selected the eyes. So this was the result. I think it's so cute, and I like how it kind of has like similar colors to the OG, but obviously there's like some other colors in there. The tail is a different color, and it's just so cute and fluffy yarn. One of my testers, actually a few of my testers made them in fluffy yarn, but the one that comes to mind is Happy Brain Fiber. She made a really cute little gimlet in fluffy yarn. So whenever I got this custom order, I was like really excited to try it in fluffy yarn, and fluffy yarn has its challenges, but you know, it turned out really cute. And the customer, I sent them a picture and they said they want me to add like little eyelids to it. So I will be doing that today and hopefully sending this out before I leave for my trip this weekend. But it's just so cute. Like, I really do like this pattern. It's probably one that I'm like most proud of out of all the ones that I've made this month, but they're all great. I really like them all. I'm very proud of myself. And even though I didn't make a ton of plushies, like, I'm still happy with what I was able to do. So that's everything I made in the month of February. I think March might be a little bit more productive, although I am going out of town this weekend. So we'll just have to see actually, but it's really nice to like not have all this like stress and pressure on me constantly for like market prepping and like making sure I have enough inventory. And I'm also not doing my store this year, so it's not like I have to take inventory to a store. That worked out absolutely terribly for me. I don't know if my products just like weren't good for that environment, or like my target audience wasn't really there, but again, I do make some like weird little things, so I understand that it might not be everyone's cup of tea. But in the storefront, I did have a bunch of just like normal plushies, so I don't know. But anyway, it's nice to like have all my inventory back. I can like see everything that I have, and I'm really happy with all the makes that I made this year. So let me count them up and we will see how many plushies I made. So I actually made a total of 14 plushies, which is only 2 less than I made last month. which I'm kind of surprised because, you know, some of them are like bigger patterns, you know, the ogre and the Nessie took me multiple days. The custom order took me multiple days. A lot of them took me multiple days. These are quick enough to whip out in like a day. But yeah, these definitely took longer. So honestly, I might have been even more productive this month than I was last month. So that brings us to a total of 30 plushies for the year. I'm gonna set a goal and try to make like 15 next month to kind of like average everything out. But with the 2 tester calls that I'm currently in, that'll be 2 off the list. And yeah, I think it was a pretty good month. And it was especially a good month because I definitely set time aside for things other than crochet. So I feel like overall I'm just like less stressed, a little bit happier, glad that I'm getting to do all of my hobbies rather than just focusing on crochet. And yeah, it's been a fun time. So as always, I will list all of the patterns in the description below. I hope you found a new pattern that you're interested in making, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.